What's going on, y'all? About to send this link out, then we'll get started in a second. All right. My bad, y'all. My computer literally, as soon as I cut my computer on and turn it on and open it up, it decided to update. And it decided to take 30 minutes to update. But it's all good. We back at it right now. Brought up my stop loss right there. Now we didn't really miss much. We missed a couple, but that's part of the game. I'm not tripping too much about that. There are a few setups we might be entering soon, though. So we're about to see what this next 15 looks like. There we go. What's going on, y'all? I gotta pull my charts back up. So bear with me while I pull these charts up. We might have missed like one entry. Nothing too crazy. And London just started, so we want to see if we can catch some retracements. EJ, Euro New Zealand. It happens at least like once a week, though. Either not the update. This is the first time updates happen like this, but crashes and restarts happen a lot of the time. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think AD New Zealand was at a key price level. So let's pull up AM. Yeah, those just joining. If you're not in the free Telegram, which I'm assuming most of y'all are right now, computer decided to update as soon as I opened it up. As soon as I opened my computer up, it started to update. And that thing decided to take 30 minutes. It happens sometimes. But we're at a good position for a possible sell on AN. We're going to wait to see what this next 15 looks like. It is retracing though, but this just could be a lower high. If it can hold this level, we'll go for a sell. But we really won't be looking for buys unless price breaks above like 0.900, to be honest. NAS is just broke below this level. So depending on what this next 15, the next 5 minute looks like, we might go for sells on NAS. GJ, we're going to be looking for sells as well. We're just going to either wait for price to break this level or wait for the retracement. But let me pull up the rest of these pairs. And I'll put NAS on my other screen. What's going on, Sparky? I know, that was a long update. Probably because I kept postponing it, to be honest. Because it was been telling me about an update for the past couple of weeks. I ain't gonna lie. And I keep saying remind me later. And I guess this morning it was like I'm tired of reminding you. Like it's gonna happen today. So that's probably why it took so long too. At the same time, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Because it'll pop up all the time. I'm in the computer, and I'll be like, "Nah, I'm good on that." All right, so the AED pairs are retracing. We are still bullish. So all of a sudden we're doing is just letting it retrace. And every time it has a key price level, I just wait to see how it reacts to that level to see if it will hold that support. I really wouldn't look for sales, to be honest. until like we break this level here. But to be super safe, I wouldn't really look for sells until or really consider. It depends how price reacts to around 57.90 first before I can say too much. The new 15 to just start. So we got the retest, but I do like how NAS is looking. So we might enter that. GJ, I did miss this entry last night as well as NJ, but it happens. We're gonna see if we can catch this entry once price breaks below this next level. That's all there is to it. You miss opportunities all the time. If you're on the charts right now during your trading time and you see you just missed the entry, either wait for the retracement, which you did right here, but I missed that retracement as well. I was probably asleep, to be honest. Or just simply wait for price to break the next entry point. But while this is all going on, I'm about to slowly pull up the rest of my charts. So I'm going to put NAS on my other screen. What's going on, Shawn? I see you in here. So I'm going to keep it on this screen. I'm going to pull up the rest of my charts on this screen. Yeah, but we can see, I'm looking for JPY sales still. Indexes, I'm looking for sales as well. Yeah, the JPY pairs have been dropping literally since market reopened. So I missed some good entries, but I'm going to see if it can continue to drop past this level. It'd be a pretty big candlestick. But I am looking for sales. I'm not going to be looking for buys anytime soon. Obviously, that can change, but as of now, I'm looking for sales. EJ already created a pretty large, It already created a pretty large. I said I gotta fix these levels, and I ain't never fixed these levels. I'm gonna do that tonight because I usually update the levels before Friday. That'll be a decent stop loss. You see them pairs. Ian's back to the bullish momentum, so we might be looking for buys here. Just depends what these next couple of candlesticks look like. As is retesting the level to see if we can treat it as resistance. But as you can see here, Eaton is bullish. We've been catching some nice buys on it. What we did like last month, haven't really gone for buys this month yet. If it can hold this level like it has literally since Tuesday, we could possibly look for a buy setup here. But price is definitely struggling because we look to the left. We have this huge level of traffic that is struggling to break through. But it has been holding this level for the past few days. So we could possibly look for a buy setup here, to be honest. So we're going to keep this on the 15 and keep an eye on this. And I want to see, we got a new 5-minute about to start in about 30 seconds. So I want to see what this next 5-minute looks like, as well as how that 15-minute candlestick closes. All right, cool. Go back to GJ's, retracing. Not a surprise. You see it literally tap this level and it's pushing back up. So yeah, we didn't really miss much. A little slow, a little late start. We didn't miss much. So I'm going to pull up the rest of my charts. I'm still paying attention to NAS, but it's doing a retracement right now. So like I said, we didn't really miss much as of now. Real CAD, didn't miss nothing there either. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can hop onto some things. This next couple 15-minute candlesticks. We do got things ranging right now, though. We don't have any major news popping off today, if I'm not mistaken. I think we might have like one thing. I'll have to double check. Which will in a second. I just want to put my charts back up. I'm gonna flip back and forth with ease. So G8 is pushing back up. We could look for a possible buy setup here like we did yesterday. We entered a buy here. We barely missed the final TP, did the retracement, wicked our stop loss, then exploded back to the upside, then hit our final TP, and it's pushing back up right now. So we could possibly look for buys here. But again, I want to see how this candlestick ends and closes before we enter, of course, and get too excited. Your AD still got some work to do though. We're still watching NAS. This is what NAS is looking like right now. So we're testing this level. Yeah, everything's retracing right now. Those just joining. Started the stream late. My computer decided to update for 20 minutes. I'm just pulling my charts up right now. We haven't really entered anything yet. Me and the members are in a trade, but we're in a drawdown on it still. But besides that, we haven't entered anything. All right, JPY pairs are dropping still. EN's dropping as well. Yeah, I like 80 New Zealand. That's some nice rejection. New 5 minute just started. We might enter this. I like how this looks right here. Let me go ahead and write this up. We do risk reward if I put it up here. Still a decent risk reward. Want to be super aggressive. I'll just put 25. So between 0.830 and 0.825, we get a decent stop loss. Let me go ahead and post this disclaimer out. My bad. I'm looking at a couple things at the same time. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and post this disclaimer out. I'm gonna go over how yesterday went in a second. I'm still watching this. I'm watching this as well. Yeah, I like how this is looking right here. So from where it's currently at, we got it's literally about 25 pip stop loss, which isn't too bad. Yeah, so we got the USD pairs retracing. We got the JPY pairs still slowly dropping down. But most of these pairs aren't that good entries. I'm going to pull up the rest of my charts. So for now, we're going to be paying attention to GA. We're going to pay attention to GA. Going to be watching that still. And then we're going to be watching AN. We might enter AN on this next 15 though. But we're also going to be watching GA to see what this next 5 minute and the next 15 looks like on GA as well. I'm about to pull up the rest of these charts. Have you placed a trade yet? No. Me and the members are on one trade from Tokyo session. Click that first link, and I'm going to post that stuff on Telegram. But I have not entered anything yet. But if I enter stuff, I notify y'all on Telegram. Yeah, it's a strong candlestick to the upside. Your AD is not doing the same, but that's fine. We've been riding this GA wave this week so far anyways. Did a nice retest, reacted off that level. Yes, I'm not against this for a buy right here. It's bullish regardless. That's a strong candlestick though. So I would like to enter off a retest, because it's about 20 pips away from my ideal entry. What was I about to pull up? GP80, 80 New Zealand, GBPJPY 80 USD. Okay, cool. Yep, a new 5-minute did just start. We're gonna wait for this 5 minute to close and then go from there. But it looks like the JPY pairs are continuing to tank. So let's see here. I really want to focus on GJ and NJ, to be honest. But again, we missed the good entries there, so we're just going to have to patiently wait. We do have all day to enter trades though, so not tripping too much. We literally have hours to enter trades, so I'm not tripping too much about that. Yeah, but I like 80 New Zealand. So we might enter this the next 15. This is what NAS is looking like. So if NAS can break back and continue to respect it as a resistance, we might look for a sell in there. But right now, we're just going to be paying attention, waiting for a retest on GA. I want to see a retest. I want to enter off the retest. So we're going to be watching GA, AN, and then we're going to be just patiently waiting for the JPY pairs to retrace. This would have been a nice entry. Would have caught the same exact move from yesterday, but it's all good. Yeah, I like AM though. Got about a minute and a half to the next 15. Yeah, if I'm quiet, that's because I'm typing some stuff up. But it's Thursday. We just got one more day after today. We're going to go over the news in just a second. And then we're going to go over how we did yesterday, how we're doing for the week so far as well. Yeah, so I want to see a retest this next 15. That's what I want to see. But this is how we did yesterday. We only took 3 trades yesterday. 2 of those trades, if I'm not mistaken, were during Tokyo session. And the 1 trade we entered live, which was this GJ trade. We entered this live. Ignore that. And this GJ trade we entered live on yesterday's stream. Caught a total of 316 pips. 232 of those pips strictly with the members. End of the day 3-0 or 9-0 for the week so far. And new 15 did just start. This is what I was saying. We would have caught the same exact move we caught yesterday, last night. But we missed the entry on it. So we're just going to patiently wait and look for the next entry. So I kind of like where EJ's at as well. GA, I want to see that retrace. It's on top of this level of traffic, but I want to see that trace as far as it possibly can. And then enter a buy off of that. I do like AN though, so I'm going to enter AN as well. did a slight retest. I want to see if it will trace a little bit more, but it makes sense where it rejected off of. It's not the entry I want though, so I'm not gonna bite. I'll just wait on your AD and see what that's up to. But let's go back to NAS. So NAS is looking nice. This is the kind of candlestick I like. I like this formation here, especially if it breaks through like I want to see it. If I see a retest off the 5, I might enter. Yeah, I like this right here. I'm gonna wait for my confirmation still though. I still need to pull up the rest of my chart, so let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, so this is another one of those entries I was talking about. We could have entered this, but my computer was not operable at the time. But it's all good. We're at this key level here. But yeah, it looks like the JPY pair is just going to continue to go timber. That's what we're looking at right here. Let's pull back up NAS though. Yes, this did a nice retest off this level here. I just want to see at least 5 or 10 minute close underneath this level. If it still shows like the downwards momentum, then I'd like to enter this as well. SPX not at the ideal entry, but 9 times out of 10, if NAS is dumping, it'll continue to dump as well. So let me pull up the rest of these charts really quick. Which one do I use? I'm going to use this one. Yes, we're just going to wait for those levels to get hit. And then we're going to go from there. And I'm still looking at some other pairs. RRG is retracing how I wanted to. I wanted to retrace a little bit more though. Let me show what I'm talking about. It's retracing some more, but I wanted to retrace a little bit more. But there is a chance that it might not, because it is above this level of traffic here. And we see these wicks right here. So it would take a lot of work for it to literally retap that level. Doesn't mean it's impossible though. Doesn't mean it's impossible. And I'll start a decent risk reward if I enter there. New 5-minute digit start. I go live Monday through Friday, London session 3 a.m. EST. If you're asking that, I'm just going to assume, I could be wrong, but I'm just going to assume that this is your first time on the stream. If it is your first time on the stream, click that first link in the description, because every day I post the times I go live, as well as if I post new YouTube videos, as well as sometimes just trading tip videos. But yeah, I post the times I go live. I also post the details of the advanced play signal room and all that good stuff in here. So right here, after the recap, you see right here, I say, well, why are we doing? So Asian session, Tokyo session is strictly members only. I only trade that session with the members in the advanced play signal room. And then I thought I put 3 a.m. Let me fix that. Because it used to say the time, but I probably didn't add that after I made this new one. So let me see. Yeah, but 3 a.m. EST every day. And I'll always send a link in the Telegram channel as soon as I'm live as well. So make sure to join that so you're notified as soon as I'm live. Also hit the bell. That way you're notified on YouTube as soon as I'm live as well. But yeah, we're going to wait and see how this 15 closes because I still want to look for a sell setup. I'm just patiently waiting for my confirmations to be met. That's simply it. All right, AN did a nice retest. We're pushing down. So we're going to see if we can knock some TPs out. Again, we missed a few entries. Whoops. Here we go. Missed a couple entries last night. Then missed an entry because my computer wanted to update. But we miss entries all the time. Whether, you trade one session or you sleep or whatever. So I'm not really tripping too much about that. Because it'll be the same routine either way, to be honest. I'm just waiting for retracement and retest and then entering off of that. Well, these are inching closer to my entries I'm looking for, though. Yeah, I don't know if GA is going to push any lower. Again, we could enter here. The ideal entry would be off this retest here, but price is bullish. And the risk reward won't be too crazy. All you have to do is just adjust the lot size. The price is bullish there. Your AD is pushing up as well. There's a price might try to take off, to be honest. We're still going to patiently wait. We got a couple minutes to a new 5-minute. Yeah, NAS is rejecting that level. Yeah, so this week's been good for us, but it's definitely been a tough week. Don't get mistaken. Yeah, we haven't lost any trades yet, but it's definitely been a tougher week because of all the news. So a lot of pairs have been extremely choppy or just rangy for most of the day, if not most of the week. So it's definitely been challenging on that part. But yeah, so I'm really just going to be looking for sells on NAS. I really wouldn't look for buys unless we break back above 12,310 and we start treating that level as a support level. I wouldn't really look for buys below that level. And if we stay underneath this level as resistance, then obviously I'm going to go for sells, which is what I'm looking for right now. But when it's like days or weeks like this, or months like last month in February, which we still had a good month in February, but it was definitely choppy. You just have to, that's when you really want to trade zone to zone, and you really just want to patiently wait with your entries and wait for those confirmations. Yeah, but we're just chilling right now. I got a few pairs on my radar, but we're just chilling right now. That thing's dropping. New 5 minutes started. Yeah, so if we can retest right before this next 15, that'd be perfect. So we're going to see if it's going to do that for us. Yeah, but I'm updating my levels tonight after market close. Jerk 30 is pushing back up. Because Jerk 30 and USDX are still bullish. And we see them moving similar right now. Because they have completely different daily and probably 4-hour time frames from each other. And it's on top of this level of traffic. So price would literally have to break through this level of traffic that got created for like the past 2 months to even consider starting a downtrend, at least on Jerk 30. But it's also got this huge level of traffic to the left that is struggling to break above. Price is still bullish on US30 USDX. Ian's trying to break through this level of traffic. We're going to let that do its thing and see if it can break the level of traffic that created last night during Tokyo session and yesterday. But just looking at the bigger time frame, price is bearish. So realistically, we'll only be looking for sells regardless. Wouldn't really be looking for buys unless price like breaks above like 0.875 and especially like 0.900. These news are inching closer. This might be not a terrible level to trade off of. I'm gonna leave that level alone. Yeah, so we're just gonna be patiently waiting. GN's dropping as well. Ian's probably dropping as well. No, Ian's still holding his bullish momentum. All right, perfect. So this thing retested right before the next 15. So we're about to see what this next 15 looks like. It's already starting a nice wick, but we might enter this this next candlestick depending on what I like, depending on what it looks like. Euro AD is slowly trying to inch its way back up as well. So yeah, we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. I did just drop a new video yesterday though. $200 account challenge. And I have another series I'm working on that I plan on dropping soon as well. But I just dropped the part 1 of it yesterday. I literally gained 50% of my account in just 3 days of trading. And I break down the trades. They're going to be more detailed trade breakdowns for the members in the course of people in the playbook dropping this week, probably this weekend. But make sure to check that out because I do break down everything. I show the screenshots of the trades. I go over the positions and all that good stuff. So let me find this video so I can link it and put it in the comments. But yeah, we got a minute left to this next 15. That's what we're just patiently waiting on right here. Those just joining the stream, we have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea for right now. While we're waiting, let me go ahead and do something real quick. Some quick multitasking. Let's switch back to NAS, just so we can see what NAS is doing. Like I said, I'm strictly looking for sells. I don't really matter. Like I have my levels marked off, so I don't really matter. I don't really while I'm outside the trade. Now, what I mean by that is obviously I do care. I'm watching it, so I'm showing some concern, but I'm not like in any pressure to enter a trade. I'm not chasing a trade. I know the levels I want to enter, like the key prices I want to enter off of, and if price hasn't met my confirmations, I simply just wait, watch what price is doing. Not really feeling pressure to enter a trade, just simply watching and observing, and then once confirmations are met, that's when I enter. And that's made things a lot easier for me. So we got a perfect retest, what we were looking for. So price can break back and hold this and push back up. We might enter a buy off of this. Where is... Now that I'm looking at, so I'm doing something else while I'm on stream right now. On my other screen. I cannot find this person. So let me do this. I like that so far. I at least want to wait this 5 minute. But we got NAS pushing back down as well. But again, you see here, price hit this level, rejected. The next candlestick price hit that level. We see the wick. So I'm not going to enter till price can break and hold this level. To be honest, that's the game plan right there. So I'm gonna have NAS on that screen, and then we're gonna be paying attention to see if GA can hold this. But like I said, it's retracing right now on the daily time frame. So I'm still gonna be paying attention to these key price levels, looking to see if it can hold it and looking for buy setups. But realistically, price can retrace down to around right here, 7,900 minimum. Extreme 7,840-ish, 7,835 for the higher low. If it retraces back here, that'd be interesting. I don't want to see it retrace back there, past that level, but that's what we're dealing with right here, right now. So we're just gonna zoom that in, switch back and forth, look at these other pairs. Yeah, but I still like NAS for sales for sure. AN doing what the Australian pairs do. If they're not dumping or pumping, they're stuck in levels of traffic. But we're going to hold to SRTP gets hit. So we're going to keep that on this screen. And now I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing. We might switch to the 5-minute when the new 5 starts. February 9th, so it just started. Let's go back to GA really quick. Yes, struggling to hold that level. Bam. All right, cool. So new 5 minutes about to start. I like this right here still. I like how this looks. But I still want to wait for the next 5 minute to see how it holds. Because again, you see literally, this is the 4th candlestick in a row, how price is reacting to that level of price. GA is still holding this level. So we're going to see what this next 5 minute looks like for that as well. Let's pull up the JPY pairs. All right, they're pushing down. Yeah, but I want to look for sells here. Again, unfortunately, we missed that, but it's all good because we're still up for the week, which is what's important. All right, cool. So let me do one more thing. Yeah, so we're just patiently waiting right now, y'all, which is what like 80% of trading is, regardless, is just patiently waiting. EJ's at a good setup as well. So we're going to be paying attention to EJ, GJ, GPAUD still, NAS. What else? Give me 1 second. AN, obviously. Yeah, but we're going to obviously wait for the next 15. New 5 minute did just start, so let's go back to the NAS. It's holding. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for this next 15. And if I like what I see, we might enter on that next 15. Still holding this level. Stop loss is decent. Decent stop loss. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling. Most likely only waiting for this next 15. We got natural rejections happening. We see literally last time price hit this level. We see the same thing happening this time. But that's nothing crazy out the ordinary. Normal stuff. And we see price still struggling. Doesn't mean it's impossible to break through this level of traffic. It's just definitely going to take some work. Let's see. Some decent retracements. Whoops, not the 2 hour. Yeah, it's definitely trying though. You can literally see it's trying. And these wicks are getting lower and lower. They did surpass this. I'm just waiting for price on at least the 5 or 15 to close underneath this level. So that's what we're waiting on right now. Yeah, so we're going to pay attention to EJ, GJ, NAS, and then GA. Those are going to be the 2 pairs we're going to be paying attention to. All right, that's what I like to see. All right, so it's holding pretty good. So we got a couple into the next 5 minute. Pops up. Yeah, that's what I like to see right there. So let me go ahead and write these up, just in case we do enter these. Yeah, I think there's a decent stop loss on this pair. About 25 seconds to the next 5 minute. AN still trying. $7,900. 1.700. We'll do that. So about a 50 pip stop loss. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, but I think these are the only pairs we're going to be looking at right now. AN still trying. So looking at the news for today, let me go ahead and refresh this. All right, cool. So like I said, we got slight news, not major, but it's orange folder. That's the next thing. It goes orange, then red. Red's the high impact, oranges some impact, basically. But we got unemployment claims, 8:30 a.m. for the USD pairs. Then we got a monetary policy statement for the JPY pairs. Don't know exactly what time it's going to be hopping off. That's what tentative means. It means it doesn't really know what time. Then Friday, we got a press conference for the yen. Then right before London, we got GDP news for the GBP. Then at 8:30, we got Canadian and USD news, high impact news. Going to be some manipulation in the charts, most likely 9 times out of 10. When non-farm employment changes going off, as well as unemployment rate, we're going to see some fluctuations. And then we got unemployment change and unemployment rate for the Canadian pairs as well. So definitely keep in mind, keep those times in mind. This is Eastern Standard Time, of course, but definitely keep those times in mind tomorrow, because yeah, you might see some crazy stuff pop off tomorrow. So looking back at these JPY pairs, having a natural reaction to this zone, still looking for sells though. So we're just going to patiently wait on that. But yeah, I like how GA is looking right here. So we might enter off this next 15, depending on what the next 15 looks like. NAS, same thing. It's below this resistance level. It didn't break and stay underneath the zone, but it's damn near close. So yeah, we're going to wait to see what this next 15 looks like on these pairs right here. And we're going to go from there. Make sure to follow me though, y'all. Y'all should see on the bottom of y'all screen on Instagram at playmaker_web. I get a question for me. Do you think trading is a gamble? That is an excellent question. No. Well, yes and no. It depends on what kind of trader you are. Because there are some people that do gamble while trading, or they treat trading like gambling. I definitely used to do that too, but as of right now, no, I'm not really gambling when I'm trading. Like every trade I enter, like I'm extremely confident it's going to go our way. You know, and that doesn't mean nothing, because you can be a confident gambler, but like every trade we take is based off probability, not just gambling. It's not like we're rolling a dice. You know, it's like, let's see what happens. Or it's not like, we're shuffling a deck and, we're getting random cards. No, multiple things happen multiple times out the day, multiple times out the week, if not every day out the week. There's confirmations where we're looking for. We're going with the overall direction of price. So everything we're doing makes sense, and it gives us a high probability of price going our way, which is also why our accuracy with the trades we enter is so high as well, because everything is as precise as possible for the time being. I'm not going to say it's as precise as it can be, because, trading is, you got to, you can't just think you're good at trading. You got to keep on improving, or like stay on your toes with trading. But I don't really consider it gambling, because it's not like we're doing double or nothing. We're not revenge trading. We're not chasing trades. We have rules we're following. We staying disciplined. Well, you should be staying disciplined. You're risking the same amount each trade, or you should be risking the same amount each trade. And then, yeah, so it's like, it's not really gambling when you know what you're doing and you have self-control. It's just high probability setups, and that's it. I don't really consider what we're doing gambling, but I definitely used to, when I first started trading, used to do some gambling stuff. Like I used to just, I don't know if this is going to hit, or it's possible, but like the possibility might have been like a 10% chance, and I'll still just go crazy and enter a big lot size on it and all this crazy stuff. So it's like, let's see what happens if I enter this trade. Well, I think it's going to do this. I think it's going to do that. But, I cut down the amount of trades I enter. I'm being more patient with entering trades. I'm looking for more confirmations and all that good stuff. And that's definitely improved, not just the win rate and win percentage, but also just everything in general. So yeah, gambling, it can be gambling, but it's up to the user. It's up to the person, running the account. So NAS did just break below this level. So I do kind of like this for a sell, not going to lie. Yeah, but I hope that answers your question. But that's how I look at trading. Like, I don't consider myself gambling as of now. Like I said, back in the day, I used to do some dumb stuff, and you probably could consider that gambling. But as of now, no. Not gambling at all. Because when I first started trading, like it was like all the excitement. Of course, you've seen all these videos of people, sharing this lifestyle, whether it's a real lifestyle or not. So you just get excited being on the charts, especially when you win a trade. Then you just get this boost of confidence, and then you just get, I don't want to say greedy because you are getting greedy, but it's a different feeling. It's like you just hungry for the thrill, like the thrill of being in a trade, the thrill of winning a trade and all that stuff. The next thing you know, you're over trading, then you're revenge trading, then you're trying to make up your losses by the logic of, oh, if I risk more this trade, then I can make up my loss and all this dumb stuff. And that's what makes it become gambling and why the success rate is so low. Obviously, a bunch of other things too, but the main thing is really over leveraging and the lack of emotional control and discipline is why traders fail. The over leveraging and the lack of emotional control and discipline. Learning how to read the charts and the strategy, that's still difficult too, especially when you're brand new. But that's realistically the easiest part of trading is learning how to read the charts and getting your strategy down. That's the easiest part of trading, in my opinion. But yeah, I like GA right here, so we might enter GA as well because I do like GA right here. I'm not going to lie. Again, there is a slight chance it could try to retrace down some more, which is why I was patiently waiting for this confirmation. But I do kind of like this, so I am going to write this up as well. But we're going to wait for at least the next 5 minutes. And I like NAS as well. It did break below this level at close. It's doing a retest, so same thing. We're going to see what this next 5 minute looks like. But this has met all my rules, so I am going to be definitely paying attention to this. We do have some levels of traffic that we could struggle to break. But I still like this for a sell as of now. Definitely struggling though, because that was about an hour of price struggling to break below that level. But we did break below it. So let me go ahead and write this up. Now that was a good question though. All right, give me 1 second. All right, cool. So we got a new 5 minute about to start. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. See it on the bottom of your screen. Playmaker_way. Same spelling as the YouTube. Make sure to follow me on TikTok as well. Playmaker Way. I post weekly, if not daily, on both pages. Make sure to follow me on both. And of course, you want to contact me directly. Hit me up on Instagram. Yeah, I like this right here. Hit me up on Instagram. DM me. I respond to all messages same day. If you catch me at a good time, I might respond in an hour, you know what I'm saying, or 10 minutes. But I definitely will respond by the end of the day, at least the end of my day, because I'm on Eastern Standard Time. You feel me? So, yeah, but I like NAS right here. So I'm entering NAS right here. Yeah, I'm entering NAS right here. I like GA too, not gonna lie. GA is very tempting. I'm I'm going to put this on my other screen so I can type these TPs up. I'll pay attention to GA. I do like GA though. So I'm just going to put that on my other screen. I'm going to type these TPs up. 12.080. And of course, if you don't see what I see, you do not have to enter, but these are trades I'm personally entering. Where is, here it is. All right, let me type these TPs out. Twelve zero 60 55. So 70. All right, cool. Yeah, but I like GBPJPY. Slightly higher risk to enter that. But I'll be lying if I said I didn't like this position right here. Let's check up on the JPY pairs though, because we haven't looked at those in a minute. So what I'm going to do is set a alert for this. And if I set this alert, it better not go off as soon as I switch screens. All right, cool. So we're still going to pay attention to EJ and GJ as well. And yeah, I like GA. All right, so I'm just going to be in these three trades for now. Things might change going pre-market or into New York. I'm just going to be in these three trades for right now, and we're going to let these trades run. We barely missed TP1 on AN. Let's see if we can hit it right here, right now. Yeah, but if I get quiet, y'all just assume that I'm typing because I cannot talk and type at the same time because I'll end up, oh, there goes my alert. That must be EJ. Yeah, there's EJ popping off. But we just hit TP1. So make sure to hit that like button, y'all. So 790. All right, cool. So EJ just tapped that level. GJ still got some work to do. Yeah, so if I enter anything else, it might be EJ or GJ. I'm not sure if I'll enter both, but that's pretty much the only things I'm gonna be entering for right now. It's just these 3 trades for now. But yeah, TP1 got hit. Took a little while, but yeah, we're gonna see if we can break these next levels right here. GA did a nice retest. We waited for the respect of the support level to give us a higher chance and to feel a little bit safer entering this trade. So we're about to see if we can knock some TPs out on this pair as well. And yeah, that's it. We're just gonna let these trades run and go from there. Like I said, I still want to look for some JPY pair sells. So I'm only paying to EJ and GJ. But of course, I'm not gonna enter yet, waiting for my confirmations. So we're just gonna be just chilling in these trades right here. Let me catch up to these comments. I know you reading slow in these comments, but y'all, I appreciate y'all bearing with me because I do be looking at multiple pairs at the same time and doing a lot of things on my end behind the scenes. So I do appreciate y'all. Thank you, because people are calling me a gambler. I tell them it's not a gamble because gambling is luck and trading is skills, but can also be treated as a gamble. Same here, 5 years and been in the game. And when I first started, yeah, and that's why people say stuff like that too, because either they had a bad experience with trading, so they just automatically deem everything bad. Like they just put a stigma on it. Like, you know, a person that you can't tell them anything about, a certain topic. Like they just had one bad experience and they just think that's just how it is with everything or everyone or everything in that subject. You know what I'm saying? That's the same with trading. Like I tell people, as soon as I say Forex, people act like vampires and garlic or some shit. Like, they immediately are like, oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like I used to try to put my homeboys on all the time. They didn't want to hear it. They thought it was sketchy, this, that, and the third. But you can't force everybody to see it. And then plus, like family members, they still don't even understand what I do. Like they look at me, they're just like, so you're making money though, right? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, okay. That's all they understand. Like everything else is just like they look at me like I'm crazy. But they're just like, okay, but you're making money off doing this, right? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, okay, I guess. But yeah, and also because again, a lot of people that say it's gambling have treated it like gambling, and because they've seen bad results, like, yeah, this is gambling, this isn't legit. But it's like you got to think of it like this: it's like if you lost that money, that means you could have made that money. If you went for a buy and your stop loss got hit, that means if you went for a sell, you could have made some money. So it's just down to the point where it depends. It comes to a few things like, do you want it bad enough? Do you care enough to try to figure it out? Because if you're not motivated enough or determined enough to figure it out, that's when the excuses come into play. Like, think of how many people make excuses, right? Or like, they see an athlete or a singer or something, and they be like, "Oh, it's easy for them to say that. Look where they're at." Or they just see the end result, and they think that person just woke up successful. Now, some people do wake up successful, or some people, have connections and things like that. But there are legitimate people that work hard behind the scenes, and you just don't see that. You just see the end result. Like you think of your favorite celebrity, athlete, whatever the case may be, they usually say a lot of the same things, like hard work took years, work behind the scenes, people don't know what I did or what I've been through, blah, 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 blah. Like it all sounds cliche and repetitive, but it's really the same. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, if you try, that's like saying you want to learn how to ride a bike or you want to be a piano player. You can't just wake up and be like, this is what I want to do and not practice it. You get what I'm saying? And TP1 just got hit on GA. Like, if I want to be a piano player, but I never practiced the piano, you can't expect me to get good at the piano. You know what I'm saying? All those different keys, all those different notes, all that stuff can be complicated. And if you don't put the time in, you're just going to be like, oh, you're just going to brush it to the side and dismiss it. That's what a lot of people do when they don't want to put in a certain amount of work. They just dismiss it because it makes it easier for them. because now they got an excuse. Like, oh, I can't do this because of this, or I ain't do this because of that. But if you take that excuse out the way and you try to figure out solutions, then that's where you get to the good stuff. Yeah, but we won't be patiently waiting on those. We're just gonna be chilling on those. Let me see here. Yep, TP1 got hit. Do you think EuroCAD is going to keep going up? That's a good question. Let's pull up EuroCAD, because why not? Let's pull up EuroCAD. And let's zoom all the way out. EuroCAD is definitely bullish. Missed a good entry on it. So I personally wouldn't even mess with it until it breaks, until you wait and see how it reacts to 45. Well, let me tell you what I would do. I would not even consider looking for another buy entry until I see price break above 45, 45.90 and starts treating that level as a support level. If price can break about 45.90, treat that level as support level, then I'd be safe to look for another buy position. All right. And then, but the key levels you have to look out for on the buy above this level would be 4,600, 4610, and then the extreme 4645. All right. And then you just simply just double tap to the left and rewind that if you want to get those numbers down. So I would not look for a buy until price breaks that level, or if price rejects that level and retests 45.40, 45.45 as a support level and holds that as a support level, then you can look for a buy there off the retest. But yeah, price is still bullish as of now. So I'd only look for buys, but we are about to hit a strong resistance level, which is why I said wait to see if price can break above and respect that level. All right, because you see here, you see the wicks here, and then you also see this 4-hour level, harsh rejection down, harsh rejection down. Both times price hit that level, huge downtrend began. Last time price hit this level, downtrend began. Last time price hit this level, rejected, attempted again, rejected, attempted again, even further rejection. Each time rejected and went down farther and farther away from this level. So just based on what happened the past 5 times, would not be too much of a surprise or shock if we see price react or reject this level initially. Doesn't mean it can't turn to a support level, but a natural rejection would not be too much of a shocker to that level. You get what I mean? But your AD is pushing up as well. We might see a valid entry on this soon. But I hope that answers your question. But that's my genuine quick analysis of EuroCAD. What I see with EuroCAD. Yeah, but we're just gonna let these pairs run. I'm not gonna enter too many other trades. Like I said, I would like to enter a JPY pair today. We're just gonna patiently wait on that. Let me see. No. TP1 did get hit. Yeah, I notified the people on the Telegram. TP1 did get hit. Let's see here. So before I hop off, let me go ahead and get my analysis for at least at this time, because of course things can change in the hour or when New York starts. But let me get my genuine analysis on these pairs real quick before I hop off. Those that just joined the stream, make sure you click that first link in the description, join the free Telegram. We are in 3 trades. Me and the members are in 1 trade. No, we're in 4 trades right now. Me and the members are in 2 trades. And then I posted 2 trades for free. TB1 got hit for both of the free plays as of now. But yeah. So looking at US30, I would only be looking for sells right now. But I would not look for sells until price retraces and treats 32.840, 32.845 as a resistance level. Then you could possibly look for a sell at that level. Or I would wait for price to break below 32,625, 32,620 and look for a sell there. I really wouldn't look for buys on US30 until price breaks above 33 440, 33 445. Obviously there might be some buy setups you can look at beforehand, but I wouldn't be like, okay, I'm looking for strictly buys until price retraces back and breaks above this level here and treats it as support. Realistically, US30 has been extremely choppy compared to the other indexes though, so I wouldn't even really mess with that. I'd rather mess with NAS and SPX, but kind of the same thing. We're kind of ranging right now. We are technically bearish for now, but price can break back above and treat that level as a support, which is like 12,180-ish. Then we could possibly see buys to 12,220 to 12,290 short term, but I really wouldn't be looking strictly for buys unless price breaks above like 12,315 and treats that as support, or really wouldn't be looking for buys and be like, okay, it's a super high probability setup unless price breaks above like 12,000, like 450-ish. But it's holding, as you can see here, we caught these buys up here. Huge rejection to this level of traffic that we see right here. Dropped down, did a retest, rejected this level where we see this wick here, we see a wick here, we see a wick here, then we see a wick here. So this is a resistance level on a smaller time frame, hit this level, rejected, and it's dropping down. So if we can hold this level as a resistance, then we can expect sells, which is why we went for sells. We went on the smaller time frame. We saw how price reacted to this level, and it looks like it's potentially going to treat it as resistance as of now, at least, and it can potentially continue to drop down. Now that obviously can change pre-market right before New York or at the start of the New York opening candle at 8 o'clock. But for now, that's what I'm looking at for these. Strictly for sells on the indexes. GBPJPY and USDX are a little bit different because, like I said before, those are bullish on the bigger time frames. We actually missed a good buy setup on those pairs yesterday as well, to be honest. A tunnel vision and wasn't looking at those pairs, but they did do it. They did have a nice buy position. I actually had it marked off, but completely forgot about the pair, wasn't paying attention to it, and missed a nice buy setup here. It's actually retracing right back to that level, which is interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just going to be chilling in these trades. Again, things should be, I mean, this has been a good start to the month so far already, but it's been definitely flowing better than the past couple weeks in February. But again, we have a bunch of major news going off this week. Next week's going to be a lot smoother. We do got some, we know that's Sunday, so that's daylight savings. But, you know, Monday, pretty regular Monday. And then, you know, the news during New York session, that's pretty standard stuff. So it should be a pretty clean and normal week next week. And yeah, we're going to see if we can end this quarter on a great note. It's been a great start to the year. Both months been great. I forgot how we did last month. Let me pull it up. It's in the Telegram somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. So if you scroll up to in the free Telegram, first link in the description, if you scroll up to give me 1 second. Where is it? It had to be I might have just passed it. Because it had to be right before the weekend. Let me pull up the calendar because I think I know what day I pulled it up. Thanks for the insight. No problem, Goldberg. That's why I do these streams for. Sparky B, how long did it take you to be consistent? That's a great question. I'm going to answer that in just a second. I'm trying to figure out what day I posted the thing. But to be consistent, it took me, That's a good question. Consistent with this strategy, it took me before I started trading on a live account with this strategy, I practiced on a demo for like 2 to 3 months straight. And like I was consistent those 2 to 3 months. Um, Obviously, I might have lost some trades, but like most trades I won, and most trades were like hitting my ultimate TPs. So after I practiced that on a demo again, and I treat another thing, I'm gonna make a video on this. I was talking about this with one of my students in a one-on-one session earlier this week. But one of the things is if you use a demo account, you have to treat your demo account like you treat your live account. That means you got to enter lot sizes you would put on your live account. You would have to, manage the trade like you would manage a trade if it was on your personal account. You would need to that thing just ripped right before this candle's about to close. All right, cool. So we might be entering these the next 15 as well. But yeah, like, cause I be seeing videos and stuff. People be like, "Oh, demo accounts are cool in the beginning, but you're never gonna really have that real experience until you trade your real money," which is true in a sense, but like it's also how you treat the demo account. If you're just dicking around and like entering random lot sizes, and you're not really treating it like how you treat your personal, of course you're gonna pick up bad habits and transfer it to your live account. Because realistically, all you're doing, the only difference between a live and personal account is one's a live account and one's a demo account. You get what I'm saying? All you have to do is go to the settings and you switch from your demo to your live. So everything you do on your demo, you're going to do on your live account. So if you're not treating, we hit some TPs here. So if you're not treating your demo like you would treat your live, then it makes sense why you struggle still after practicing for X amount of time on the demo. But to be honest, I've been trading for about like 3 years, probably about 4 years now. Started with HFX, but like Forex, regular Forex, this stuff, probably about like a year and a half. I've been trading this. I didn't get consistent until in the middle of last year. I didn't get consistent to profit till the middle of last year. Um, and then after that, shortly after that, I started the playbook and started, helping people in the free Telegram make money every day for free. And then also teaching people who are like me that see what's possible and want to learn. They just don't know where to start or who to ask for to learn. So that's why I started the playbook here. But if y'all scroll to the second, if y'all scroll to March 2nd, you're going to see the recap of last month. Last month, we went 55-6. We only lost 6 trades last month. We won 55 trades, and we caught a total of 42,463 pips. And then January, I believe we caught like twice that amount. I think January we went like 84-3 or 84-5, something like that. But we just hit another TP on 80 New Zealand. So make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Make sure to hit that like button. We hit another TP on GA as well. So y'all screen should be nice and blue right now. Y'all screen should be nice and blue right now. 7965. I am going to stay a little bit longer on stream though because I did start a little late. If y'all got questions and stuff, still feel free to keep them coming because we're just chilling. We're just chilling right now. That thing ripped a little bit. Like I said, I gotta fix these lows. These lows are a little too tight for me on EJ. It's kind of throwing me off. But GJ did a perfect break of structure. So we're just gonna simply wait for the retest here. And we might possibly jump in on a sell here. These next couple candlesticks. It could try to retrace them, but there's some decent retracements here. So I would like it to continue to flow. I could put my stop loss above that level there if I want to be extra safe. I might adjust it while in the trade. But of course I'm not in this yet. Still have confirmations that need to be met. Make sure to hit the like button though, y'all. We're making some money today. A little late stream, missed a couple entries, but we're still blue. That's what's important. All right, cool. Those just joining, we're in 2 trades currently. Well, in the free Telegram, we're in this AN sell. We just hit TP2, and then we're in this GA buy. We just hit TP2. We're inching towards TP3 as we speak. Your AD probably broke the low. Your AD is still struggling. But I still see buys on that as well. Let's see what these other pairs are up to. NAS is dropping. US30 is dropping. So it's following NAS's lead and US30's lead. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I might enter GJ, but that's probably the only other thing I'll enter today. Gonna let these trades ride out. And this will probably be the only other thing I enter today. Of course, that might change, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Just gonna let these 2 trades run. We do have this level of traffic here, which is why you see price struggling to continue to dump. That's why I saw the wick here. Hit this level of traffic, retraced. But if we can stay underneath here, it can't continue to break down. Because again, if we just look at the overall direction of price is bearish. And this will be the perfect position for, it's in the middle of the lower low. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, we can expect some retracements, or we can see price dump. But it did hit this level yesterday. That was 2 days ago. We do have this level of traffic to the left here that is going to struggle slightly with to break and close underneath. But price is still bearish. So nonetheless, you always want to go with the overall direction of price. So if everything's showing buys, you strictly want to look for buys. If everything's showing sells, you strictly only want to look for sells. Now, there might be some exceptions here and there, but for the most part, that'll keep your probability of the trade going your way in your favor. Yo, we're just chilling right now. After I hop off, y'all, make sure to watch part 1 of the $200 account challenge. All right, just dropped the video yesterday. Started an account with $200, made 50% of my account in literally 3 days. I break down the trades I entered, as well as the percentage I was risking. I show screenshots of me in the trades, recordings of me closing the trades, all that good stuff. And of course, most of the trades I took were trades that I called live or posted in the telegrams those weeks. So the positions you see, if you scroll through the telegrams, you will see most of those trades were trades I broke down and went over or personally posted in the telegrams. So make sure to check that out as well. I'm about to redrop the link right here for y'all that just joined the stream. So make sure to like the stream and subscribe and hit that bell, y'all. We live trade every day, Monday through Friday at 3 a.m. EST. Yeah, but literally a bunch of stuff arranging right now. So market's slow. You strictly want to look for pairs to have the cleanest looking daily and 4-hour time frames, and to have the cleanest looking setups at this point, because it's definitely been things have definitely slowed down a little bit. We had a super slow November, a pretty nice December, pretty good January. February slowed down. So we're going to see how this month does and go from there. All right, y'all, make sure to click that first in the description. If you're interested in joining the advanced play signal room, click the second and third link. All right, everything is currently on sale. have monthly, yearly, and lifetime subscriptions for the Advanced Play Signal Room. Comes with a student member group chat, weekly Zoom streams, summer during Tokyo session, and then during high impact news. We just went live. I think we went live yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't remember, honestly. The days fly by during the week for me because I don't sleep. So I don't remember. It was either let me see. It was yesterday. So we went live yesterday. And we're gonna go live tomorrow during the NF of the non-farm employment change. All right, and then of course you get notified for every trade I enter. I'll walk y'all through the trades. And of course, before New York session, I give an update of the trades we're in, as well as a price watch list. I go over key price points, what to look for, buys or sells, etc., and things like that. I also do one-on-one mentorships. All right, the one-on-one mentorships comes with the Advanced Play Signal Room and the student member group chat. You get 2-hour-long sessions a week, and they're recorded and sent to you the same day. So if you're interested in that, links are in the description for that as well. Like I said, I'm looking for a sell here. I want to see what this next 15 looks like, but I would like a sell. Crying slightly a little bit because we missed this nice drop here, but at the end of the day, we are nice and blue on these other trades we're in, so not tripping too much about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow's stream. And yeah, that's about it, y'all. That's about it. It's been a great start to the month so far, though. Those that weren't here in the beginning, this is how we did yesterday. We went 3-0 yesterday, caught a total of 316 pips. 232 of those were strictly with the members. 9-0 for the week. Click right here, you see all the entries. Then yesterday we went 2-0. And then Monday we went 4-0. Went 4-0. Caught a total of 16,875 pips. We caught a nice SPX buy, 2,500 pips. Called that play for free. It was this SPX buy right here. Then we also caught a NAS buy. This was the members only play. All TPs got hit. Nice 1-2 right there. Then we also caught a GA buy and a CJ buy. And yeah, and then let me scroll to actually screw that. Let me just pop back down. There we go. And this is how we're doing so far for today. We hit TP2 on both the free plays so far. Both the free plays. And GJ is dropping down nicely. So I want to see a retest this next 15, and I'll feel fine entering a sell. Might see some retracements though, but if I put my stop loss above this level of traffic, it's a pretty decent stop loss, to be honest, from where it's currently at. It's a pretty decent stop loss. Yeah, but AN's tanking now. GA is slowly trying to push up. NAS is struggling a little bit. Can you talk about 27, 28? So half of that is in a language I don't understand. So I'm not sure what you want me to talk about. So if you could use like Google Translate or something, because I would like to answer your question, but 2 out of the 4 messages you sent, Sohail, I don't know what you said. And you said 27, 28. I don't know. I can't even think of a pair that has that value right now. Because SPX is in the 4,000s USD. Yes, I don't know what you're talking about. So if you can't figure out how to translate that for me, I'd be happy to answer your question. But yeah, as of now, I don't know what you're saying, so I can't answer that question. And then Paul, you said, do you provide a copy trade of your 200 has an account challenge? I don't provide a copy trade, but I do have a copy trader that I do recommend and that some people do use. I haven't dropped the link in a while because honestly, I just been grinding. Like I haven't been like promoting stuff in the Telegram like I usually do because I just literally just been in the charts. Like me and the members just been trading and eating, so I haven't really been posting stuff like I used to. But I do have there is a Telegram copier that some people do use, and I only really recommend that stuff if you're not going to be up. Like you're up right now, unless you just got into the stream. That's different. But I trade the same times every day, so I recommend if you have the ability and you're fortunate enough to be able to be on the charts to enter trades manually. I only recommend like trade copiers and stuff like that. If let's say you have multiple accounts, that's one reason. Or if you genuinely are like working and you can't be on the charts and you don't want to miss any trades. But if I remember, I'll drop that later today. Or if you DM me on Instagram, playmaker_way, I'll send you the link to the trade copier that I recommend to other people. There's a bunch of YouTube videos on there. I might actually add it to my description if I remember. Let me set an alarm. Set an alarm for 8 o'clock to... Siri be rushing me. Set an alarm for 8 o'clock to add trade copier link to description. All right, thanks. Anyway, so I'm going to add that to the description. That way it'll be underneath all my YouTube videos from now on. But if you DM me on Instagram, I'll send you the link. But there's hella YouTube videos, hella reviews on Google and online for this. It's not just some random thing I found. I mean, technically, but I did research. I'm not going to just post or recommend something. But yeah. But if you're able to manually enter trades, that's the best way to trade. That's the best way to trade. In my opinion, at least. But anyways, besides that, like I said, most of the trades that I entered for that challenge were trades that I either entered on live or I posted in the Telegram. Whether that was the free Telegram, first link in the description, or the Advanced Play Signal Room Telegram chat with the members and students. But on top of that, all the trades I entered, I definitely went over on live. I might not enter them on live because the move wasn't ready yet, but all the trades I entered, I definitely went over on those respective days that I was live. All right, so I went over a few things. One of the trades, again, the video is, I just linked it. I'll drop it again if y'all want me to. But you just click that profile with the blue screen where it has the PB letters in it. It's literally the first video on my page. Not my first live, but the first video that's going to pop up because I just dropped it yesterday. But one of the moves that I entered was this huge move right here. This was a high risk setup. This was a 1-to-8 risk reward trade on AN. I entered this trade, and then there was a few other trades that I entered in that video that I went over with the members on live, which was this Euro AED play. All right, so this one trade right here was a 1-to-6 risk reward, and I did add multiple positions on different pairs. And I entered a few things, but again, I go over all the trades I entered in the video. But if you're just wanting to follow those trades with me and enter the same trades I enter, then you're at the right spot. You're in the live stream, and I'm assuming you click that first link in the description and you're in the free Telegram. As long as you're in the lives and you're in the Telegram, you're not going to miss anything. You know what I'm saying? Unless I enter stuff during Tokyo session, because that's different. Because that's just members only. We've been eating this week in the Tokyo session, to be honest. Tokyo session this week's been going crazy. Last night was the only exception, but I missed a couple moves. But yeah, it's the only exception. So I want to see a retest off GJ. I'm not entering until I see a retest. The main reason because it's been dumping a lot, and once price does a retest, you have a higher chance of price dumping and having a smoother transition to the up or downside, depending on if you're in the buy or sell. But let me go into bigger time frames too to see what we're looking at. Yeah, this is a good position for a sell. It's already starting a new low, so I would like to see a retracement. We do got this imbalance. New 4 hour literally just started. Got the new low being made right here. And those that have been here, I've been talking about and anticipating these sells since I believe last week. So those that be watching these lives consistently every day, even if you miss them when I'm live, if you watch the lives and you just slowly see the candlesticks form day by day, you'll start to like, this is a lot of the analysis that we went over or broke down are like coming to fruition right now. So it's very nice to see when stuff like that plays out. But yeah, we're gonna let these run. We barely missed TP1 on NAS. Me and the members are in NAS right now. Euro AED slowly pushing up, so I see valid buys on Euro AED right here as well. Will I enter this? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We are in GA right now. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Again, we have news at 8:30. Keep that in mind. But the real major news and the real movements aren't going to be until tomorrow. So I'm gonna see you on tomorrow's stream. Again, for you, Sahil, message me on Instagram, and also Paul, message me on Instagram. I can send you the trade copy if you're still interested in that. But I'm gonna see y'all on tomorrow's stream. And the members, I'm gonna talk to y'all in a couple hours when I drop that New York session price watch list.